Hello. Good evening. Oh, hang on. What have I done there? Peaking a bit early on my microphone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome along. Hope you're well. It is Saturday, the 17th of December, the last live quiz of this format on a Saturday for 2022. Which might confuse you because we're only on the 17th. But we've got next week is Christmas Eve. I will not be live on Christmas Eve. There'll still be a quiz in this exact same format as normal, but it will be pre-recorded because I do think that if I went live on Christmas Eve, I will probably find divorce papers in like a Christmas card on Sunday morning. So yeah, so next week is pre-recorded. New Year's Eve, there's two quizzes on New Year's Eve, same time. This one normal time on the Saturday. That will be pre-recorded, and then I'm going to go live at 11:30 like I've done for the last 2 years. So there you go. Da, 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 da. But there's still two live quizzes still next Thursday and Thursday after that as well. But yeah, hope you're all well, hope you're all good. Facebook's gone a bit mad. There seems to be a load of people want me to say hello, so I'm going to jump in and do that in just a second. But after that, the only thing I've got open is Twitter. People say to me, why do you only have Twitter open during the quiz? I've got Twitter and I've got the Patreon Discord server, and the reason being I can't compute and keep an eye on thousands of different things, so the easiest thing is hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter, or if you're in the Patreon Discord server, jump in there. Right, I'm going to jump in, stop talking and say hello to the few people. I'd say the few people. There's a couple of people on Twitter, and then loads of people on Facebook have come out since put a shout out post this morning going, hi, I'm live. By the way, I am live. It's very, yeah. Anyway, hello to Snowy as well. Let me jump in. Hello to Snowy. Hello to Helen and John the Kingstonians from a cold and cloudy Eastbourne. No, see, that doesn't compute. Eastbourne's supposed to be sunny and beautiful and like the most hours of sunshine in the world, but okay, I'll give you cold and cloudy today. And hello to all the G's in South Staffordshire, Barb, Louis, Page, Ian and Hells, and they say roll on 2023. Hang on, chill, 2 more weeks. Yeah, let's just get through the next 2 weeks. But yeah, so hello to you guys, hope you're well. Let me keep that open for now. And then yeah, loads on Facebook, people wanting to say hello, so I will jump in. Hello to Rachel Taylor. Oh, sorry, hello to Ian and Rachel from South Wales. Can you give us a shout out, please? Of course. Hello. Good evening to both of you. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Deb said, looking forward to the quizzing tonight. Last week we did Saturday's quiz on Sunday morning as I was out at my work Christmas party. We did okay, but a bit different, drinking coffee and eating toast instead of alcohol and snacks. Yep, I can kind of see that. That makes sense. Yeah. So hello to you guys. Hello to Beauty and Rudolph. I saw that a little while ago and it did make me laugh. Yeah, hello to you both, Chris and Susan. Tuning in as usual. One has got a big red nose. I'll leave that for you guys to decide who's got the big red nose this evening. Hello to start again. Hi, Jane Quizzes. We'll be doing the quiz with Team Netherway tomorrow, as we're watching Strictly live tonight. Da, 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 da. There you go. That's Strictly for you. But yeah, hope you guys are well when you watch this later on. Hello to Mark Bevington, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday to you, Mark. And that was from Jill. So yeah, happy birthday, Mark. Hope you have a very, very good. Hope you've had a good day, even. Hello to the Carrot Crunchers from Norfolk in Sue and Norman. So good evening to both of you as well. Hello, Kim and Carol. How are you guys? Hope you're well. We thought we'd let you know what we're doing on Christmas Eve in case that quiz is pre-recorded. Yeah, it is. So Christmas Eve, they're going to London for Christmas carols at the Royal Albert Hall. Ooh, nice. Sounds good, that. But yeah, hope you two fine ladies are very, very well. Hello to Sue and Mike in Wimborne in Dorset. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Good evening to you. Chris says, cannot wait. Ditloids and dingbats. Yeah, you've got Ditloids tonight. So a couple of them you may have seen before, but we'll get to them when we come to them. Some of them are straightforward, some of them are downright baffling for everyone involved, but hey, we'll have fun. So yeah, good evening to you. Where did I get to? Hello to Maz and Simon in Milton Keynes. I know where that is now. Yeah, I'm getting better at sort of putting Milton Keynes on the map. Good evening to you guys, hope you're well. Hello to Selena Newman as well. Good evening to you. Hello to Tanya and John in Buckinghamshire. Looking forward to the quiz later this afternoon. I'm off to one of your favourite places, Milton Keynes, for a festive lunch. Like I say, I know where it is now. Been there a few times. Confused us. To be fair, that's when I actually sort of when I went to Silverstone, we on one of the nights we drove into Milton Keynes to get some supplies, and I didn't realise I'd driven into Milton Keynes until I was in Milton Keynes, and I went to the big Asda. So there you go. But yeah, hello to everyone in Milton Keynes, especially hello to Tanya and John. Good evening to you guys as well. Hello to Moogie and Phil, who are quizzing with Chris and Faye this evening. So good evening to you guys. They'll be full of having an early Christmas weekend, so they'll be full of food and feeling festive. Ho 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 to all of you. So hope you are well. Hello to newbie Linda and Claire. They say, can you give a special shout out to Jebril Normski even, as we're all remembering Norman Senior today, whom we lost at 14 years ago. Yeah, best wishes to all of you guys. Hope you are okay, and trust me, I know firsthand what it's like to lose someone at this time of year. So yeah, hope you're all remembering Norman Senior in the best way that you all possibly can. So hello to all of you. Hi Jay, can you please say hello to a pair of newbies? Of course I can. Hello to Karen and Nathan, aka the Coventry Gigglers. Wish them good luck. That's if Karen can stop giggling long enough to hear the questions. And that's from Dave and Lynn. I need more context to that. I need more context for that on Thursday. You can't leave me on that. I mean, is there a reason that Karen's giggling all the way through the questions? Is it my accent? Is it something I said? Dave, come on, Lynn. Come on, Dave. You've got to let me know what that is all about. So yeah, I'll look forward to that on Thursday. Could you please give a shout out to Julie and Mick in Lincolnshire and Claire in Kent? We always play as a team using speakerphones. Getting the YouTube time into sync is sometimes a mission. Sometimes a mission if we usually manage it. J&M off to Lanzarote tomorrow. So Merry Christmas, and not in any way, shape, or form jealous. But yeah, have fun in Lanzarote. But yeah, hello to all of you. Oh, Claire and Kent as well. I don't know. There we go. You're in there as well. Hello to the Leamington Loungers of Dave and Lynn. Good evening to you. They're hoping to beat the Devonshire Dumplings this evening, so good evening to you guys. Good evening to Mr. Bill Tudor, or Sir Bill Tudor as he's commonly known by the YouTube live chat legends. These are his words, not mine, just to clarify. He said he'll be joining as usual, and please give a shout out to his loyal subject. There you go. So hello to you, Bill. Hope you're well. Good evening to Dave and Sue Elvin, who are very excited about Ditloids. Good evening to Jim Newman, and also Amanda and Andrew Crawshaw, who have popped up there on the end. Let me just jump onto Twitter. Mr. Picton's alive, and he's also put a Love Actually meme. Rejoining the family after testing negative after 2 weeks of quarantine. Now, you've had 2 weeks of quarantine, right? That worries me, because that means you've had 2 weeks on your own thinking of memes. So who knows what is coming up in the next few weeks. But hello to you, Tom, and all of the Pictons. Hope you guys are well, and hope you're all staying safe. Right, let me just oh, my knee needs to crack. I went, do you know what? Right, I know I said I wasn't going to go live today because I had loads to do, but I ended up doing loads. I've put up 2 sets of shelves and then taken them down because they're like floating shelves and they look like they were going to collapse. So I've done that. I've been shopping. I've hung a curtain rail over the front door with a curtain to keep like the draft and stuff in. I've done all of that. I've cooked. I've done all sorts of other bits, and I'm going live as well. This quiz was all written yesterday, so even I can't actually remember some of the questions that might come up tonight. This could be fun. So I did all of that, and then I thought, well, I might as well just go live rather than try and pre-record this yesterday. So I've been a busy bee today. But yeah, that wasn't what I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, hello to the Patreons in the Discord server. Let me open that up because I've not had it open for a bit. One very good evening to all of you. Hello to the Stevenage Panda team. Good evening to you guys. Martin Leach, who's on his own tonight. Wife is at dinner at a golf club with friends. Sounds entertaining. But yeah, hope you're okay, Martin. Good evening to Mr. Alan Jackson. Good evening to you. Hope you're feeling better, Alan. And to be fair, you're everyone's favourite Patreon. Yeah, you are. Good evening to Phil. Hang on. Preview alive and say Mr. Alan Jackson is my favourite patron. Well, you always are, Alan. You know you're one of my favourite people in the whole wide world, because you're just an incredible person. Hello to Phil and Tracy. Sorry, I was catching up on what all the messages were. Hello to Phil and Tracy. Good evening to you. Hello to #fangirl. I will acknowledge what you've written there afterwards. You're just a very, very special person. Hello to Irene as well. Good evening to you, Benjamin. He's going head to head. Oh, he's going head to head. Hashtag fanboy goes head to head against hashtag fangirl tonight. That's going to end in tears. You know, it was nice thought you guys getting married, but that's not going to end well. Hello to the wrong uns as well. Good evening to you. Baffle Toast and the Crispy Potatoes. Hello to you guys. Chris and Sarah. Robinson. Good evening to you. Irene, Two's Company. Oh, you're on holiday. That looks beautiful. Hello to you guys as well. Blair Robinson as well, who is trying to watch the quiz, but it clashes with Strictly. I get that. Don't you worry. I understand that completely. Not what? Sorry, not what? All right, yes, the you are my greatest. You're the greatest human being. Will that do, Alan? That just prove I'm live. Good evening to Tuesday Night Dinner. 3 of them this evening. Jebra Normsky and all of the Undiscovered as well, jumping in there as well. So good evening to you. Should I keep draft out? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know. Yeah. No, the curtain rail stayed up fine. The curtain rail's fine. It's put in. I got these floating shelves ages ago from IKEA, and they've just been sat there. They were up, and then they came down, and then I've been trying to put them in with different, like, because we've got. It seems to be. It's not like brick that I'm trying to drill into. It's like what do you call it? Boarding. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to do that. I'm trying to put them up. But yeah, they just ended up. They were going to collapse. You put something on it, they were going to collapse. So I took them down. So I've put 2 sets of shelves up and put them down again. Anyway, that's perfect timing because I've run out of that. And let's get into it. Here we go. Welcome along. It is Saturday the 17th of December. Thank you very much for joining us. It is live. Not that it makes a blind jot of difference to you guys whether it's live or not, because it still comes out in the same way. You just find it in a different place. 50 questions as always, plus the things for your breaks that we'll get to, and a slightly different round 3, but we'll get to that shortly. We'll kick it off though with some entertainment, starting then this evening with this. Number 1. This gentleman was born Mark Sinclair, but how is this actor better known? So this actor was born Mark Sinclair, but how is this actor better known? Oh, fizzy Ribena, by the way. That's the future. Or what's it called? Ribena Sparkling. Found it in Sainsbury's earlier, and I'm just hooked. I'm in love. It's beautiful. Hashtag not an ad, by the way. Number 2, which of these was not a job Bert had in Mary Poppins? Was it chimney sweep, kite seller, or taxi driver? So which of these was not a job Bert had in Mary Poppins? Was it chimney sweep, kite seller, or taxi driver? Tracy, I have seen your tweet. I will do that at the end of the first 30 questions for you. Don't you worry. I've got it. I've seen it. Number 3, this trophy is given to the winner of which quiz show? So this trophy is given to the winner of which quiz show? My camera... I dusted up here earlier and that's not gone back right. I'll sort it tomorrow. Like that. Number 4, the Wet Bandits were the criminals of which movie? The Wet Bandits were the criminals of which movies? Didn't know sparkling was back. Worked it. I never knew this was a thing. I saw them when I was shopping earlier and thought, oh, I'll give them a go. And yeah, very nice. I mean, to be fair, I usually used to make cordial Ribena with, you know, like one you get in the big bottles. I used to make that with lemonade anyway, but I suppose it's kind of the same thing, I think. Number 5, Queen achieved their first Christmas number 1 in 1975. Their second Christmas number 1 came in 1991, but what was the name of the song that achieved both? It's basically the same song, got both their Christmas number 1s. What was the name of it? I've got a rather funny story, actually, about Christmas number 1s. I'll tell you later. Forgot about that. So Queen achieved their first Christmas number 1 in 1975. Their second one came in 1991. But what was the name of the song that achieved both Christmas number 1s? Number 6, which film sequel had the tagline, Pig in the City? Which film sequel had the tagline, Pig in the City? No, I was not part of St. Winifred's choir. No, it's to do with someone who has popped up in Lad Baby single. I'll tell you in the break. I'm not going to distract the quiz. Number 7, the first Academy Awards, i.e. the Oscars, were held in which decade? Was it the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s? So the first Academy Awards, the Oscars, were held in which decade? The 20s, the 30s, or the 40s? That was my knee cracking. Number 8, Si and Am were the names of the Siamese cats in which 1955 Disney film? So Si and Am were the names of the Siamese cats in which 1955 Disney film? Number 9, who played the female lead in the 1999 film Runaway Bride? So who played the female lead in the 1999 film Runaway Bride? And your final one for number 10. Despite having many classic hit songs, how many number 1 singles have Coldplay achieved? Is it 0? Many classic hits. How many number 1 singles have Coldplay achieved? Is it 0, 1, or 2? I reckon on a points decision, Vicky takes round 1 ahead of. So it's hashtag fangirl in the lead ahead of hashtag fanboy. Round 2, food and drink for you this evening, and then we'll get to round 3. Let's kick off with this. Number 1, what is the alcohol base for a Bloody Mary? Sorry, I've just seen 2 people type in the Discord server. So what is the alcohol base for a Bloody Mary? If you want, Vic, I'll just message you the answers. It's fine. Number 2, what is calamari? So what is calamari? Number 3, ribeye, T-bone, and tenderloin are all types of what? So ribeye, T-bone, and tenderloin are all types of what? Number 4, what is the name of the Italian coffee-flavored What is the name of the Italian coffee-flavored dessert made with ladyfingers? Or coffee-flavored ladyfingers? Number 5, what name links a type of mustard and a French city? What name links a type of mustard and a French city? Number 6, which tea brand has Taylors of Harrogate as part of its logo? So which tea brand has Taylors of Harrogate as part of its logo? Number 7, what is known as the mint with a hole? So what is known as the mint with a hole? Number 8, Ray Kroc is credited with the global expansion of which fast food brand? So Ray, still great. I love that name. Great name, Ray Kroc. But Ray Kroc is credited with the global expansion of which fast food brand? It's like Max Power. It's up there with Max Power. What's your name? Ray Kroc. It's raining. Number 9. What is the alcohol base for the liqueur Drambuie? So what is the alcohol base for the liqueur Drambuie? And finally, number 10, huevos is what in English? Huevos is what in English? Probably not pronounced right. I'll just tell you now, it's Spanish. Huevos. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, round three, and then we'll take a break. This is odd one out. So, similar to connections round in a sort of similar way, but I'm going to tell you what the link is anyway. Hello to our friends over in America, by the way. Good evening to the lively family. Hope you're all well. So these are all to do with the US. Okay. There is one of these. Well, I can tell you they're all to do with the US or places. But basically, question number 10 on this round will be which of those 9 answers is the odd one out. Okay, so you'll end up with a list of 9 places, but one of them will be the odd one out. Now, they are to do with the US. However, I've tried to mix and match it a little bit and make it, all sorts of, it's not just about the US. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. The first question is about the US, but then it will make sense. Number 1. Where is the home of the Indy 500 and the Brickyard Oval Racetrack? So, home of the Indy 500 and the Brickyard Oval Racetrack. For those of you who are on mute, don't worry, we'll get to question 10 and hopefully you'll understand where I'm going with this. Number 2, what is the fictional home but the very real place of the Simpsons? So what is the name of the fictional home of the Simpsons, but it's also a very real place? Sorry, I just need to move my chocolate orange jadle because I don't think it was doing so well up there. I'll leave it there. Number 3, the UK White Cliffs share their name with here. This also started out as a first letter, last letter, and drove me up the wall for an hour. So I went down this road instead. So the UK White Cliffs share their name with here. Yeah, no, I'll come back. Number 4, the name of a popular bicycle manufacturer. That's the wrong way around. The name of a popular bicycle manufacturer. I'm not sure if they've got this manufacturer in America, so that might confuse them. That's why I've tried to balance it out. You see. Number 5, we have a problem. So something, we have a problem. Oh, I've just realised I didn't. We've got the rather controversial credits still on here. I forgot I needed to change them for tonight. Number 6, what was the name of the first supersonic aeroplane? A joint venture. It should be commercial. Start again. What was the name of the first commercial supersonic aeroplane, which was a joint venture between British Airways and Air France? So what was the name of the first commercial supersonic aeroplane, which was a joint venture between British Airways and Air France? Number 7, what name is given to the social jazz dance popular in the 1920s? Asking a dance question. I mind you, yeah, if you're watching this back, you'll probably get this straight away because you've probably been watching Strictly if you're watching this on repeat. So what name is given to the social jazz dance popular in the 1920s? Number 8, the first name of Powers, the international man of mystery. So the first name of Powers, the international man of mystery. It was on the weakest link tonight too. What was? This is why I'm glad I don't watch quiz shows at the moment. Hacking my computer. Number 9, commonly referred to as Music City and one of Belfast's sister cities. Commonly referred to as Music City, and it's also one of Belfast's sister cities. I like the fact it wasn't listed as twinned with, it was listed as a sister city. I thought that was quite cool. And as I said at the beginning, number 10, 9 answers there. Which of those is the odd one out? So 8 of them. Yeah, I froze that. It really broke. 8 of them all kind of linked together. Well, 8 of them do. They don't kind of. 8 of them link together. One of them is different to the others. They're all places, but there's a reason one of them. You just need to know. You don't have to know why they're. You know what I mean. Okie dokie, right, that's your first, let me put it up on the website as well. Publish. Talking about Excel's 30 seconds. Question recap is available here. Cool. Yeah, jvpqquestions.com. I've just pushed the button, so if you need to recap any of those questions, head on over to there now and you'll be able to have a look at round 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Ditloids are back for your first break. That's covering one over. Cover myself over. I'll do that for there. Put that on there, and then yeah, we're good to go. So basically, if you've never done Ditloids before, think of them as just basically word and number puzzles. So you'll get some letters and numbers, and they are popular phrases or sayings. Now they are all Christmas related. It had, well, festive related. They had to be for the return of Ditloids. So you've got 9 of these coming up on screen, and then when we come back, we'll go through some answers, and I'll tell you a funny story about lad babies. Someone who's on lad baby single. I'll see you after this. That'll be in about 7 minutes because the timer's broken. So we'll be back at around about 43 minutes past 8. I'll put the music on now. And the music's off. Hello, welcome back. I'll give you the answers to these in just a moment. Yeah, I did see this. Hello, Tracy. She said, could you please say happy birthday to my daughter, Casey? Sorry, not Casey, Kelsey even. I'm thinking Tracy and combine the two words. Sorry, let me try that again. Hello, Tracy. Could you say happy birthday to my daughter, Kelsey, aka Kel, who will be 28 on Monday the 21st. So yeah, happy birthday for Monday the 21st. Hope you have a good day. Hope you get spoilt absolutely rotten, which I'm sure you will do. Happy birthday for Monday. There we go. Right, I'll give you the answers then to these in just a moment. In 3, in 2, in 1. The welcome return of Ditloids, because people keep asking me when you're doing Ditloids again. So here we go. Festive ones. So number 1, 12 Days of Christmas. Number 2, We Three Kings of Orient are. Number 3, Boxing Day equals 26th of December. Number 4, Three Wise Men. Number 5, Miracle on 34th Street. I've done this wrong. Sorry, I've literally, as I've just looked at it, 4 French, 4 calling birds, 3 French and 2. Yeah, so that's why 6 is wrong. Sorry, my bad. They're out of 8 tonight. Oh, I think I was thinking of something else actually for that. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Number 5, Miracle on 34th Street. We'll gloss over 6. Just do that. There we go. Number 7, Christmas number 1. A friend messaged me just as I was saying that. Number 8, 12 Drummers Drumming. That one's right. And number 9, it was 24 windows on an advent calendar. We'll gloss over number 6 for now and blame it on me being tired last night when I put them together. I don't think I was thinking that for them. I was thinking something else for number 6 because I had the whole list next to me as well. Right, we'll come back to that. Right, what was I doing? Right, yeah, if you want to get your answer sheets get your answer sheets together, I'm just going to move everything around, and then while you're doing that, do that to that, do that to that. Yeah, so if you remember last Saturday, it was pre-recorded, and I said about it was live, whatever it was, and I said, is Lad Baby going to release his single? So then he announced that the single was coming out, and then lo and behold, well, it's come out. So I watched the video on the day it came out, and I looked at it and thought, I recognise someone in the back shot of that video. So when I took the first pub on here in Darwin, a pub called Greenfield, not far from where I live now, and we were looking to do just some solo acts. So I asked a family friend, lovely lady called Tracy, hello Tracy, asked her if she wouldn't mind, because she looks after an agency, looks after loads of singers. So I said, I want someone who's going to be really, really good vocally, just on their own. And she said, yeah, I've got a guy called Paul Sutton. It'll be really, really good for you. So Paul came down. He was brilliant, absolutely brilliant vocalist. So then when we took over the Crown, we were looking at putting some tribute acts. So we had Lady Gaga, we had a Robbie Williams, but we also, Paul Sutton also did Boy George. And I've got a picture of me and him. So we've had him in twice when we had the Crown, because he's just that good. Anyway, lo and behold, I'm watching the video on when it came out this week, looked at it and went, that looks like Paul. And then he put on Facebook that it was him. So well done to Paul. I don't know whether you're watching, Paul, or if anyone knows you is watching, but you did an incredible job, and it is a worthy cause. But it's just, again, very, very small world, that Paul is there, rubbing shoulders with all of those guys, and now is potentially on course to get his first ever #1 as being part of that group. So yeah, good luck, Paul. I really do hope it goes well, and we'll see you in the new year, because yeah, no, he's a very, very talented man, is Paul, as Boy George and as a singer. Anyway, right, let's get on to... That's the story. That was that, basically. Let's get on to this then. Let me just make that a bit smaller. There we go. Right, let's see how you did then with the first part of the quiz. 30 questions. Here we go. Entertainment #1. This gentleman was born Mark Sinclair. But how is this actor better known? It's Vin Diesel. Number 2, which of these was not a job Bert had in Mary Poppins? He was taxi driver. He was a chimney sweep, and he also sold kites. So I've just seen Twitter. Yeah, sorry, someone said they want extra points. Do you know what, Carrie? You can have the extra points for anticipating my mistake. You're more than welcome. Number 3, this trophy is given to the winner of which quiz show? It's Mastermind. Number 4, the Wet Bandits were the criminals of which movies? It was the Christmas Home Alone movies. Number 5, Queen achieved their first Christmas number 1 in 1975. Their second one came in 1991. But what was the name of the song that achieved both? It's Bohemian Rhapsody. Is this the real life? Number 6, which film sequel had the tagline Pig in the City? It was Babe. Number 7, the first Academy Awards, or the Oscars, were held in which decade? It was the 20s, or 1929 to be specific. Number 8, Siam were the names of the Siamese cats in which 1955 Disney film? It's Lady and the Tramp. Sorry, Twitter only just refreshed, so I've just been seeing everyone going, excuse me, I think you'll find you're wrong. Number 9, who played the female lead in the 1999 film Runaway Bride? It was Julia Roberts. And number 10, despite having many classic hit songs, how many number 1 singles have Coldplay achieved? 2. I did have them, actually. Let's see if I've still got them. Not that anyone's probably that bothered. Viva La Vida and Paradise are the only 2. And think about some of the incredible songs that Coldplay have actually had, and the fact they've only got 2 is, yeah, there you go. I thought they had more than that. Food and drink, number 1 was the alcohol base for a Bloody Mary. It is a vodka. Number 2, what is calamari? It is squid. Number 3, ribeye, T-bone, and tenderloin are all types of steak. Number 4, what is the name of the Italian coffee-flavoured dessert made with ladyfingers? It is tiramisu. Number 5, what name links a type of mustard and a French city? It is Dijon. Number 6, which tea brand has Taylors of Harrogate as part of its logo? It's Yorkshire Tea. Number 7, what is known as the mint with a hole? It is Polo. Number 8, Ray Kroc is credited with the global expansion of which fast food brand? It's McDonald's. Number 9, what is the alcohol base for the liqueur Drambuie? It is Scotch whiskey. And number 10, huevos is what in English? It is eggs. Odd one out then, round 3, number 1. The home of the Indy 500 and the Brickyard Oval racetrack is Indianapolis. Number 2, the fictional home but very real place of the Simpsons is Springfield. Number 3, the UK White Cliffs share their name with here. It is Dover. Number 4, the popular name of a bicycle manufacturer, it's Raleigh. Number 5, Houston, we have a problem. Number 6, what was the name of the first commercial supersonic aeroplane? A joint venture between British Airways and Air France, it is Concorde. Number 7, what name is given to the social jazz dance popular in the 1920s? It is the Charleston. Number 8, the first name of Powers, the international man of mystery, is Austin. Number 9, commonly referred to as Music City and one of Belfast's sister cities, it's Nashville. And the odd one out of these is Houston. So Houston is just a city. The rest of them were state capitals. So as I said, this started out as first letter, last letter, and I was doing all right, and then it just went to pot, and I ran out of, I think I was about 3 answers short of trying to get it all to fit. It's not easy doing last letter, first letter, and putting them together. But yeah, so Houston is your answer for number 10. You didn't need to know why they were the odd one out, you just need to put an answer down, basically. Right, tot your scores up. Let us know how you're getting on so far. Still to come, connections around and general knowledge to finish off. Is it? I don't know. The fact that people were anticipating that was going to be an error of mine I don't know whether it's a testament to you guys for knowing I'm generally bound to make a mistake, or the fact I don't know. I'll take it as a compliment tonight. Yeah, I'm waiting for 2 sets of scores. I'm waiting for hashtag. Oh, see, I was right. I called it after round 1. I called that hashtag fangirl would be beating hashtag fanboy, and she is currently 1 point in front. Go on, Vic. I know you can do it. Right, let's do it then. Connections round, as always, 9 questions. Question number 10. What links these all together? Let's just do it. Here we go. Number 1. A person of exemplary conduct is said to be a what, beginning with the letter A? So a person of exemplary conduct is said to be a what, beginning with the letter A? Number 2, what kind of signs are Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus? So what kind of signs are Capricorn, Aries, and Justin Timberlake? If you're an OG, you'll know exactly what that's all about. If you're new to us, if you are new, I don't take myself seriously, and I'm genuinely well known for making sometimes catastrophic errors, including moving Milton Keynes out of Berkshire out of Buckinghamshire into, where did I move it to? Hertfordshire. Yeah, and I once left the answer up, and the answer instead of Taurus, instead of the answer to Justin Timberlake, basically. Tom Cruise is known as Tom Cruise. Number 3, what was the Queen of Scots, i.e. Queen Stuart, first name? So what was the Queen of Scots' first name from the Tudor period? That's why I put the Stuart in brackets. Number 4, who had an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? So who had an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain. Number 5, in cricket, the person who stands behind the stumps is called a wicket what? So in cricket, the person who stands behind the stumps is called a wicket what? It's all very quiet on the Discord server, which generally means no one's got a clue on there. Oh, no, there we go. Got it. Right, okay, fair enough. Number 6, what is the surname of... It's not pointless. Ah! Excuse me, hold. Let me just do that for a second. Dun, 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 dun. Question number 6, what is the surname of Tipping Point host Ben? So what is the surname of Tipping Point host Ben? See, now yeah, never mind. At least I can kind of correct my errors. Number 7, somebody who has knowledge and experience is called what, beginning with W? So somebody who has knowledge and experience is called what, beginning with W? Oh, hello. Cursor's on screen. Number 8, complete the song from The Lion King. Oh, I just can't wait to be what? Complete the song from The Lion King. Oh, I just can't wait to be what? Number 9, name the video game. Name the video game for number 9. You say that, Hayley, you won't need to buy any Easter eggs, but they are probably in the shops right now because, you know, Christmas is nearly done, so you'll probably be able to stock up on Easter eggs for next year. And as always, number 10, what links them all together? So what links those 9 answers together? And that is the most stupidest thing I've ever realised I've done. Let me move that. I've got a lamp that's like got hinges on, and I took my jadle down and put it there, and literally just realised that the flame was going up onto the... I am not safe to be left alone. Right, round 5, let's general knowledge. Let's finish this off tonight then. Number 1, what percentage of gold does 9-carat gold contain? Pure gold. That's what I need. Yeah. What percentage of pure gold does 9-carat gold contain? It's a simple maths equation, really, to be fair. But number 2, Gesundheit. Wishing someone good health after sneezing comes from which language? So Gesundheit, wishing someone good health after sneezing, comes from which language? Number 2, RORO is an acronym commonly used with ships. What does it stand for? So RORO is an acronym commonly used with ships, but what does it stand for? Depending on which of those online, like on the apps and stuff that you do, my IQ is anything from 95 all the way up to 190 odd the other day. Well, a few weeks ago. I don't believe them. Number 4, what is the collective noun for a group of bears and also a very good detective? So what is the collective noun for a group of bears and also a very good detective? Number 5, how many US states have the letter Z in them? So how many US states have the letter Z in them? Number 6, a recent survey by the Economist Intelligence Unit recently revealed New York and which of these as the joint most expensive places to live? Yes, there is actually a thing called the Economist Intelligence Unit. Is it Singapore, London, or Sydney? So a recent survey by the Economist Intelligence Unit recently revealed New York and which of these as the joint most expensive places to live? Is it Singapore, London, or Sydney? Number 7, play has no limits is the advertising slogan for which games console? So play has no limits is the advertising slogan for which games console? Number 8, what is the name of the 2 small pieces of wood that sit atop of the wickets in cricket called? So what is the name of the 2 small pieces of wood that sit atop of the wickets in cricket called? Number 9, what colour is the left-hand side of the flag of Portugal as you look at it? So what colour is the left-hand side of the flag of Portugal as you look at it? And your final question tonight, number 10, name the organisation from this badge, logo, etc. So name the organisation from this badge, logo. Righty-ho, that is all of your questions for this evening. So another very short break. I don't think the time is going to come up. Let me just hide that, do that, do that. No, wrong one. Do that. No, maybe. No, it's not going to work. So we'll be back in 7 minutes. So it'll be 14 minutes past. We'll be back with some answers. Dingbats for you. Say what you see. Here's 9 of these, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back up here in my little box. Hello. I was just having a conversation about someone. Yeah. Let's give you the answers. Apparently these are tricky. I didn't think they were, but yeah. Thanks as always to Alan at quizmaster.biz for these. Too late. It's festive though, Haley. This one is right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Number 1, inside information. Number 2, partridge in a pear tree. Tree. Pear. Never mind. Number 3, free for all. Number 4, scrambled eggs. I've done that before, just a different variation. He's got a few variations of those, quite cool. Number 5, Robin Hood. Number 6, could have just been a picture of me, but dipstick. Number 7, full-time, part-time. Number 8 is hijinks. Number 9, space invaders. Oh, well, it's gone. There we go. Well, like you've gone to sleep. La da da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Right, get your answer sheets together. Let's see how you did with these final 20 questions and overall for this last live Saturday quiz of this format for 2022. Like I say, next week's will be pre-recorded. Christmas Eve is pre-recorded because otherwise I think I will be getting divorce papers for Christmas. And then 31st, so Saturday 31st, the quiz this time slot will be pre-recorded, but then I'll be live at 11:30 as I have been for the last couple of years. I'll be live at 11:30 to see in the new year, etc. And I've kind of worked on that. So yeah, well, it'll be like 45 minutes. So we'll kick the quiz off just after 11:30. See you in the new year, give you the answers and say happy 2023. But the Thursday quizzes are all there as well. There's all sorts going on. It'll come up at the end of the quiz. You'll see. Right, let's give you so that one there, do that one there, drop me down. No, that's not me. Don't leave that there. Drop me to there, make me slightly bigger and transition. There we go. Okay, here we go. Answer sheets at the ready. Let's see how we go. Number 1, a person of exemplary conduct is said to be a what? Beginning with A, it is angel. Number 2, what kind of signs are Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus? They are star signs. Number 3, what was the Queen of Scots' first name? It was Mary. Number 4, who had an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? It was Joseph. Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Number 5, in cricket, the person who stands behind the stumps is called a wicket keeper. Number 6, what is the surname of pointless host Ben? It is Shepherd. That's fine. You know what? I thought I'd put the same tiebreaker in as Thursday. Number 7, somebody who has knowledge and experience is called what? Beginning with W, it is wise. Number 8, complete the song from The Lion King. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Number 9, name the video game. It is Donkey. As in Donkey Kong. Sorry, Donkey Kong is the answer, but Donkey is what I needed for the connection. And what links them all together? Nativity characters. I could have gone nuts on this. If you look at, like Jack's nativity play had all kinds of characters, but they are the traditional ones that you would see, as in Three Wise Men, Little Donkey, the Innkeeper, etc. Angel, King Herod, da-da-da-da-da. So nativity characters. General knowledge then, let's finish this off. Number 1, what percentage of gold does 9-carat gold contain? It's 37.5%. 24 divided by 9. Number 2, Gesundheit. Wishing someone good health after sneezing comes from German. Number 3, row. Row is an acronym commonly used with ships. What does it stand for? It's roll on, roll off. Not roll up, roll up. That's a circus. Number 4, what is the collective noun for a group of bears and also a very good detective? It is a sleuth. Number 5, how many US states have the letter Z in them? Just the one. It's Arizona. You didn't need to know Arizona, you just needed to know one. Number 6, a recent survey by the Economist Intelligence Unit Recently revealed New York and Singapore as the joint most expensive places to live. London's quite far down the list. I think London was like 23rd or something. New York topping the list for the first time for about 5 years. So, yeah. Number 7, play has no limits is the advertising slogan for which games console? It's PlayStation. Yeah, sorry, the maths equation was 9 divided by 24 times 100. Yeah, I know. Sorry, my bad. PlayStation for number 7. Number 8, what is the name of the two small pieces of wood that sit atop of the wicket in cricket called? They are bails. Number 9, what colour is the left-hand side of the flag of Portugal? As you look at it, it is green. Green. Hang on, let me do this right way around. So it's green and then red with the emblem in the middle. And finally, number 10, name the organisation. That is the Boys Brigade. Apparently, Fanboy and Fangirl are both posting their scores at the identical time. So I can't wait to see. I think if Vic wins, everything's fine and right with the world. I think if Ben wins, we could end up with them not getting married and Vic having an almighty strop. While we wait for that to come in, here is your tiebreaker for tonight. How many islands make up the 1,000 islands which sit in, it's the or as I say it, the archipelago. How many islands make up the archipelago of 1,000 islands in Canada, on the Canada-US border? So remember, nearest to it gets the point. While you're having a quick, I will, after quiz post. About to have Jack come in and say goodnight as well. Right, the answer then to this in 3, 2, 1, Vicky won by the way, is 1,864. So 1,864 individual islands make up the 1,000 islands on the Canada-US border. Vicky beat Ben by 2 points. Come on, if you're coming. Jack, stop sneaking. Daddy needs to finish the quiz. Come on, come and say goodnight to everyone. Come on, come and say goodnight to everyone at the same time. Meow. Meow. Right. Meow. We're going to finish the... Right, you can finish the quiz with me. Right, so that is it. I'll put an after quiz post up in just a moment. I'm just finishing the wording on it. And then that is it from us for now. So what do we say? What we do is we say thank you very much for playing.
Thank you very much for playing.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
As always from me.
As always from me.
Take care.
Take care.
And stay safe.
And stay safe.
Love you. Off you go. No jokes tonight. You can save them for during the week. Yeah, that is it. Thank you as always. I'll put the after quiz post up in just a moment. But yeah, thank you. This is the last Saturday quiz, live quiz of 2022 in this format. We will see you on Thursday for another live. That is it from me. I will see you soon. As always, take care. Stay safe.